Good morning, students. Let us solve the worksheet questions on inverse trigonometry functions. See, whenever inverse trigonometry functions are you revising means only the basic concept is never forget the formulas. You have to remember formulas and try to solve. Very easy questions. In examination, compulsory will get 2 questions on this particular concept. Let us see first question. 2 times of tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7 is always equal. Let us see one time. 2 times of tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. So can we rewrite this value as tan inverse of 2 times of 1 by 3 by 1 minus 1 by 3 whole square plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. So it is nothing but tan inverse of 2 by 3 by 9 minus 1 8 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. So it is nothing but again tan inverse of x plus y only. No? So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 7 by 1 minus 1 by 4 into 1 by 7. So this value is tan inverse of 7 plus 4 by 28 minus 1. So this value is 8 by 9. Sorry. 8 by 9 means 3. So this value is 3 by 4. So 21 plus 4, 28 minus 3. So it is nothing but 21 plus 4 means 25 by 25. 1. Tan inverse of 1 is 5 by 4. So here remember 2 times of tan inverse of x is always equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x. If we use this formula, then this question is over. Similarly, see second one, the number of real roots of the equation sine of 2 times of cos inverse of cot of 2 times of tan inverse of x is always equal to 0, where x is r that are greater than or equal to 1 r. So how many real roots are there which are greater than or equal to 1? Let us see one time. Sine of 2 times of cos inverse of cot of 2 times of tan inverse of x is always equal to 0 means when it is possible, if and only if 2 times of cos inverse of cot of 2 times of tan inverse of x is always equal to pi by 2. So when it is possible, always sin pi by n pi. Sin n pi value is always 0. So this value is pi. This value is always equal to n pi, where n belongs to z. Now it is nothing but cos inverse of cot of 2 times of tan inverse of x is always equal to n times of pi by 2. Now cos inverse of x value range is what? 0 to pi by 2 only. Cos inverse of range is, what is the range of cos inverse of x value? 0 to pi. 0 to pi means what are the possibility values? Here cot of 2 times of tan inverse of x value is equal to 0, one case. Or cot of 2 times of tan inverse of x is always equal to pi by 2. Or cot of 2 times of tan inverse of x value is always equal to pi. So in a possibility. Now cot function when it will become 0, 90 only na this is. This value is always 90, cot 90 value is always 0. So 2 times of tan inverse of x value is equal to 90 means then x is equal to 1. This is one value. When it becomes pi by 2 means, when this value will becomes pi by 2 means, then this value is nothing but 2 times of tan inverse of x value. Tan inverse of x value is always equal to tan inverse of x is equal to n pi plus pi by 2, or 2 times of tan inverse of x is equal to m times of pi by 2. 2 times of tan inverse of x is always equal to m pi plus pi by pi. So now you simplify these values. Tan inverse of x value must be lies between 0 to pi by 2 only. Now if you simplify means, then x value is always equal to plus or minus tan of pi by 8 plus or minus cot of pi by 8 and plus or minus tan of pi by 4. So totally it will exist. Totally these all values are greater than, that are greater than 1 is equal to two values. Greater than or equal to 1 means these values are always less than 1 only will exist. These are all values are less than 1 only will exist. So totally it will exist, two values will exist. Two values will exist. Tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus 1 by 2 times of secant inverse of x plus tan inverse of 1 by 8 is equal to pi by 8. Then what is your x value? X value if you know means then we can find it easy. So how to rewrite this value? Tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8 1 by 2 times of secant inverse of x is equal to pi by 8. Now, can we rewrite this value as tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y means, if we simplify means, tan of 13 by 39 plus 1 by 2 times of secant inverse of x is equal to pi by 8. Now multiply 2 on both sides. Then it becomes 2 times of tan inverse of x 13 by 39 plus secant inverse of x is equal to pi by 4 only. This is 1 by 3 or not. So this value is nothing but tan inverse of 2 into 1 by 3, 1 minus 1 by 9, plus secant inverse of x is equal to pi by 4. So secant inverse of x is equal to what I can write? Pi by 4 means tan inverse of 1 only, minus tan inverse of, this is nothing but 2 by 3 by 8 by 9. So this value is 2 into 9 by 3 into 8. So 3 by 4. Now secant inverse of x is equal to tan inverse of, if we simplify this value means, 1 minus 3 by 4 by 1 plus 3 by 4. If we simplify, then x value will get x square minus 1 value is, this is nothing but tan inverse of 1 by 7. Convert in terms of secant. In terms of secant means this is square root of 50. So 5 root 2. So secant inverse of x is equal to, this is secant inverse of hypotenuse is what? 5 root 2. So x value if we simplify means x is equal to 5 root 2 by 7. So x square is equal to, so 50 by 40. If a is greater than 0, if f of x is equal to ax plus b is an onto function from minus 1 to minus 1 comma 1 to 0 comma 2. Now your question is given cot of tan inverse of x. We can simplify that question. Okay. Here f of minus 1 is equal to 0 and f of 1 is equal to 2. F of minus 1 is equal to 0 and f of onto function it is given. Onto function a is always greater than 0 it is given. So clearly f of minus 1 is equal to 0. F of minus 1 value is always equal to 0. And f of minus 1 is equal to 0 means minus a plus b is always equal to 0. So a is equal to b. And f of 1 is always equal to 2. So a plus b is equal to 2. So 2a is equal to 2. So a is equal to 1. So what is our f of x value here? X plus 1. This is keep it aside. Now you simplify this value. Cot of tan inverse of 1 by 7 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8 plus tan inverse of 1 by 5. You simplify this value. Cot of tan inverse of x plus y by x minus y, if we simplify, means what we'll get here? This value is nothing but tan inverse of 15 by 55 value will exist. Tan of 15 by 58 plus tan inverse of 1 by 5. Again, if you apply the formula, means cot of tan inverse of 65 by 195 R. So your answer is, it is nothing but 65 ones, 65 threes. So cot inverse of 3. Your answer is, but option is not like this. So which value will exist here? If I write this value is 2 plus 1 only, so we can read it as f of 2 or not. See, 3 value we got, 3 value we can read it as 2 plus 1. So here f of 2 only will exist. Let us note down f of 2 values. Okay, 2 value will exist. Sin inverse of root 3 by 2 plus sin inverse of square root of 2 by 3 is equal to sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of y formula only. What is the formula? Sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of y is always equal to pi minus sin inverse of x into under the root of 1 minus y square plus y into under the root of 1 minus x square. Conditions are 0 less than or equal to x comma y less than or equal to 1 and x square plus y square value is greater than 1. So x square plus y square means 3 by 4 plus 2 by 3, which is greater than 1. So then this we have to apply the formula. So using this formula, sin inverse of root 3 by 2 plus sin inverse of square root of 2 by 3 is always equal to pi minus sin inverse of root 3 by 2 into square root of 1 minus 2 by 3 plus square root of 2 by 3 into square root of 1 minus 3 by 4. Please simplify. That is only our answer. Pi minus sin inverse of root 3 by 2 into 1 by root 3 plus square root of 2 by 3 into this is 1 by root. So this is nothing but pi minus sin inverse of 1 by 2 plus 1 by root. 1 by 4 only now this is. So this value is to take LCM. If you take LCM means then this value will exist. This value will exist pi minus root 3 plus root 2 by 2 root. Cos of cot inverse of 1 by 2 plus cot of cos inverse of x. Then what is the value of x? What is given here? Cos of cot inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to cot of cos inverse of x. So let us imagine cot inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to, imagine capital A. So from this cot A is equal to 1 by 2. Cot A is equal to 1 by 2. Now from this value is, if you take this value, cot A is equal to 1 by 2 means 1, 2. This is root 5. So what is cos A value here? Cos A value is 1 by root 5. So A is equal to cos inverse of 1 by root 5. So this value we can read it as cos inverse of 1 by root 5 In the same manner, this is also cos inverse of x value if we consider as b means x1 under the root of 1 minus x square. So this is also cot inverse of adjacent side by opposite side. So 1 by root 5 is equal to x by under the root of 1 minus x square. Squaring on both sides, 1 by 5 is equal to x square by 1 minus x square. If we simplify means x is equal to will exist plus or minus 1 by root 6. But negative value we have to neglect. So what is our answer value will exist? X is equal to 1 by root 6. If x is equal to sine of 2 times of tan inverse of 2, y is equal to cos of 2 times of tan inverse of 3, z is equal to secant of 3 times of tan inverse of 4. What is the relation between them? Let us see. Here x is equal to given sine of 2 times of tan inverse of 2 is given. Let us consider this is a. Then this value will be tan inverse of 2 is equal to a I will consider. Then tan a is equal to 2. Tan a is equal to 2. So this will become sine 2a. Sine 2a means 2 times of tan a by 1 plus tan square of a. So what is our answer? 4 by 1 plus 4. So it is nothing but 4 by 5. So your approximation value is 0.8. In the same manner, y is equal to cos of 2 times of tan inverse of 3. Same consideration. Tan inverse of 3 is equal to, you can consider as b. So tan b is equal to what is the value will exist? 3. So it becomes cos 2a. We can read it as 1 minus tan square b by 1 plus tan square b. So if you simplify means y value will exist minus 4 by 5. So minus 0.8. What is the relation between y is always less than x? In the same manner, z is equal to secant of 3 times of tan inverse of 4. So same condition, tan inverse of 4 is equal to, you can consider as c. Then tan c is equal to 4. So same condition, this is 1 by cos 3a, cos 3c. So 1 by 4 times of cos cube c minus 3 times of cos c. You know tan c value is 4 means, then this is so 1 by root 17. If we simplify this value means will exist minus root 17 by 47. This approximation value is minus 1.49. Now what is the condition? Z is always less than y and y is always less than x. So your option is, little bit calculations will be, but it is compared to within less than 1 minute only we get. Just you have to try little bit calculation and observation also very clearly. Y is always less than x means which option will be there? Y is less than x means always will satisfy D option only. Next one. Here it is given sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, and we had to option correct options we had to do. Any one option if you check means it will be easily we can identify. Sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square means put x is equal to tan theta. 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta means sine 2 theta. 2 times of 2a value will exist. A means what? 2 times of tan inverse of x only. But here what is asking? Derivative. So what is the derivative? Here a sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square means it is nothing but 2 times of tan inverse of x. Now derivative of this value is what? Its a derivative is 2 by 1 plus x square only. So A option is compulsory is equal to 3. So your B option does not satisfy, C option does not satisfy. Either A and D. What is the difference here? Here B and C also same options. Only we have to check D option. If you check means your answer will be checked. So here x is lying between 0 to pi by 4. So sine of 1 minus sine 2x value we can derive as cos x minus sine x whole square under the root. Here, when x is lying between 0 to pi by 4, cos x is always greater than sin x. So that is why this is cos x minus sin x. And what is its derivative? Derivative is nothing but minus sin x minus cos x only. So which option is there for D? 5. So your option is sin 2x 0 to pi by 4 cos is greater than. So magnitude of cos x minus sin x. Derivative is minus sin x. And that is option is 0 less than x less than pi by 4 means cos x is always greater than sin x value. Cos x value is always greater than. No. Option A only is same previous problem only. X is equal to sine of 2 times of tan inverse of 2 and y is equal to sine of 1 by 2 times of tan inverse of 4 by 3 y. Then what is the relation between x and y? Same condition. So imagine x is equal to sine of 2 times of tan inverse of 2. Imagine here tan inverse of 2 is equal to a, then tan a is equal to 2. Tan a is equal to 2 means it becomes sine of 2a. Sine 2a means 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. So it is nothing but 2 into 2 by 1 plus 4. So your answer is 4 by 5, 0.8. In the same manner, y is equal to sine of 1 by 2 times of tan inverse of 4 by 3. Imagine tan inverse of 4 by 3 as b. Then tan b is equal to 4 by 3. Now it becomes sine of b by 2. Sine of b by 2 means under the root of 1 minus cos b by 2. So tan b if you know means, then what is your cos b value? 1 minus 3 by 5 by 2. So it is nothing but 2 by 10, 1 by root 5. So 1 by root 5 value, approximation value is definitely x value is always greater than x value is always greater than y value. What is the value of cot inverse of under the root of 1 minus sin x plus under the root of 1 plus sin x by 1 minus sin x 1 minus sin x 1 minus under the root of 1. Here x value lies between 0 to pi by 4. Here very important is 1 minus sin x value we can derive as cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2 whole square. Here x is lying between 0 to pi by 4 means x by 2 means always lies between here. Here 0 to pi by 4 cos is always greater than sin. So that is why this value is always equal to under the root if you write means. So this is cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2. Similarly, under the root of 1 plus sin x is also, it is nothing but cos of x by 2 plus sin of x by 2. So if you simplify this value means cot inverse of this value will exist cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2 plus cos of x by 2 plus sin of x by 2 by cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2 minus cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2. Sin cos will be cancelled. Cot inverse of 2 times of cos of x by 2 minus 2 times of sin of x by 2. So it becomes cot inverse of minus cot of x by 2. This is we can rewrite as cot inverse of cot of pi plus. This is we cot inverse of cot theta means what the value will exist pi minus. Formula is pi minus only na this is. Pi minus cot inverse of cot of x by 2. So your answer is pi minus x by 2. What is the domain of cos inverse of step of x value? So what is the condition here? Cos inverse of x value is defined when x value must be lies between minus 1 to plus 1. If I take step x means this is also step x value less than or equal to 1 means x value must be less than 2. and step x value is equal to minus 1 means this is minus 1 less than this value. So minus 1 less than x less than step x value is minus x. So close interval minus 1 comma open interval. So tan inverse of 1 by root 3 into sine of 5 pi by 2 into sine inverse of cos of sine inverse of root 3 by 2. See what is the question they given, tan inverse of 1 by root 3 times of sine of 5 pi by 2 means what? 2 pi plus pi by 2 only. So sine pi by 2 value is 1 into sine inverse of cos of sine inverse of root 3 by 2 means what? Sine inverse of root 3 by 2 means pi by. So tan inverse of 1 by root 3 means pi by 6. Sine inverse of what is cos 60 value? So pi by 6 into this is pi by 6. Pi by 6 into this is question is plus. So pi by 6 plus pi by 6 means 2 pi by 6. Your answer is pi by. Here pi by 3 only. Option here we have to change this question as plus. So plus if you take means pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is 2 pi by 6 is pi by 3. We said if into is there means none of the option is correct. If you take plus means then option will be, if you change this question as plus means then pi by 3. So cos of 2 times of sine inverse of 3 by 4 plus cos inverse of 3 pi by 4. And what is the value? So same question here. This value is can we rewrite this value as cos of 2 times of sine inverse of 3 pi by 4, 3 by 4 plus cos inverse of 3 by 4. Can we rewrite this value as cos of sine inverse of 3 by 4 plus sine inverse of 3 pi by 4 cos inverse of 3 by 4. This value is nothing but 90 only. No? So cos of 90 plus sine inverse of 3 by 4. Cos of 90 minus theta means minus sine of sine inverse of 3 by 4. Sine inverse of 3 by 4. So your answer is minus 3 by 4. If sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of y is equal to 2 pi by 4, then what is the value of cos inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is? Same thing, sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of y is equal to 2 pi by 5. So sine inverse of x means pi by 2 minus cos inverse of x. Cos inverse of y means pi by 2 minus sine inverse of y is equal to 2 pi by 5. So it is nothing but pi minus 2 pi by 5 is always equal to cos inverse of x plus sine inverse of y. So 3 pi by 5. So option is, what is the range of secant inverse of x? Range of secant inverse of x is 0 to pi, close interval 0 to pi, but not equal to pi by 2. That is close interval. Sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equal to pi by 2. Then what is the value of x square value? So directly that value is of, you can suppose this value as sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equal to pi by 2. Can we rewrite this value as sine inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus sine inverse of y? It is nothing but cos inverse of y only. Cos inverse of y value we can rewrite as, if you take this is a means, then this is y 1 under the root of 1 minus y square. So this is we can rewrite as sine inverse of under the root of 1 minus y square by 1. So x is equal to under the root of 1 minus y square. Squaring on both sides means x square is equal to 1 minus y square. What is the value of sine inverse of cos of 53 pi by 5? So sine inverse of cos of 53 pi by 5. Can I rewrite this value as sine inverse of cos of 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5? So it is nothing but sine inverse of cos of 3 pi by 5. So cos of 3 pi by 5 value. 3 pi by 5 means this value is lying between 0 to 1. Convert this value in terms of sine we have to convert. This is we can rewrite as sine inverse of cos of 90 minus sine of 90 minus 3 pi by 5. Can I rewrite? The line between minus 92 plus 90. So pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 5. So LCM is 10. 5 pi minus 6 pi. So minus pi by 2. So alpha less than or equal to 2 times of sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x less than or equal to beta. What is the possible values of alpha and beta? So what is given here? Alpha less than or equal to 2 times of sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x less than or equal to beta. Can we rewrite this value as alpha less than or equal to sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x less than or equal to beta. It is nothing but pi by 2 only. Sine inverse of x plus pi by 2 less than or equal to beta. But we know that what is the range of sine inverse of x? Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. If we add pi by 2 means pi by 2 plus sine inverse of x less than or equal to pi. So alpha value is 0 and beta value is pi. What is the possibility values of x? Tan inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x is always equal to 1 by 2 times of tan inverse of x. So this is the value we have to simplify. Put x is equal to tan theta. So tan inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x is equal to 1 by 2 times of tan inverse of x. Here x is greater than 0 is given. So put x is equal to tan theta. So theta is always lies between 0 to pi by 2. So it becomes 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta is always equal to 1 by 2 times of tan inverse of tan theta. So it is nothing but tan inverse of tan of pi by 4 minus theta. This is 1 by 2 times of theta. So pi by 4 minus theta is equal to theta by 2. So pi by 4 is equal to 3 theta by 2. So theta is equal to what is the value? Pi by 6. Theta means what? Tan inverse of x is equal to pi by 6. So x is equal to tan of pi by 6. What is tan 30 value? 1 by 2. In the same manner, next one, tan of pi 1 by 4 plus tan inverse of 2 by 3. So direct question only analysis. Tan inverse of 1 by 4 plus tan inverse of 2 by 9. Can we rewrite this value as tan inverse of 1 by 4 plus 2 by 9 by 1 minus 1 by 4 into 2 by 9. It is nothing but tan inverse of, if you simplify means, we'll get 1 by 2. So tan inverse of 1 by. What is the value of cos of 2 times of tan inverse of cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x? Same condition. Cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of, so it is nothing but cos of pi by 2 plus cos inverse of x. It is nothing but minus sin of cos inverse of x. Convert in terms of sine. Imagine this is a. So x1 under the root of 1 minus x square. So this value is minus sine inverse of under the root of 1 minus x square. So this value is minus under the root of 1 minus x square. So minus 1 by 5 whole square. So this value is minus square root of 24 by 25 minus 2 root 6 by. So sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y plus sine inverse of z is equal to 3 pi by 2. Here f of 1 is equal to 2. F of p plus q is equal to f of p into f of q. What is the possibility values of x, y, z? That is the question. Here simple observation only. Here sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y, sine inverse of y plus sine inverse of z is equal to 3 pi by 2. But range of sine function is what? Minus pi by 2, lying between plus pi by 2 only. So maximum value is pi by 2. So sum of these three values is equal to 3 pi by 2 means if and only sine inverse of x is equal to sine inverse of y is equal to sine inverse of z is equal to pi by 2. If and only if x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 1. So 1 power some find value is always 1 only. No? So 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus 1. So your answer is 3 minus 1. So what is about f of 1? That is data is given, but no use. We can evaluate very easy. So cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y by 2 is equal to alpha. Then what is this value? Here cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y by 2 is equal to alpha. Now apply cos inverse of x into y by 2 minus under the root of 1 minus x square into under the root of 1 minus y square by 4 is equal to alpha. So we can read it as xy by 2 minus under the root of 1 minus x square into under the root of 1 minus y square by 4 is equal to cos alpha. This is we can read it as xy by 2 minus cos alpha into under the root of 1 minus x square into under the root of 1 minus y square by 4. Squaring on both sides and simplify. Squaring on both sides and simplify. It is nothing but x square by y square by 4 plus cos square alpha minus xy into cos alpha is always equal to 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square by 4. We multiply with 4 on both sides. It becomes x square y square plus 4 times of cos square alpha minus 4xy times of cos alpha is equal to 4 into 1 minus y square by 4 minus x square plus x square y square by 4. You simplify. This total value will exist 4 times of sine square. Sine inverse of root 3 by 2 minus tan inverse of minus root 3. So sine inverse of root 3 by 2 means what is the value? Pi by 3. Tan inverse of minus root 3 means minus of tan of, what is your answer? 2 pi by 2. What is the numerical value of tan of 2 times of tan inverse of 1 by 5 minus pi by 4. So we can rewrite this value as tan inverse of 2 by 5 minus 1 by 25. This is tan inverse of 1 only. So this is nothing but tan inverse of, this is 2 by 5 into 25 by 24 minus tan inverse of 1. So 5 ones, 5 5s, 2 ones. Again tan inverse of 5 by 12 minus 1 by 1 plus 5 by 12 into 1. So your answer is 5 minus 12 by 12 plus minus 7 by, same thing this is also tan inverse of 5 by 12 plus tan inverse of sin inverse of 25 by 7. This is tan inverse of 5 by 12 plus sin inverse of 24 by 25. This is tan inverse of 5 by 12. This is tan inverse of this value is 1 by 7. 24 by 24 by 25. 24 by 7. Now again, if we simplify means this value will exist tan inverse of 5 by 12 plus 24 by 7 by 1 minus 5 by 12 into 24 by 7. You simplify, this value will exist. If you simplify means this is tan inverse of 35 plus 24 into 12, 48, 288. 288 by, this is 84 minus 120. Then after getting that, we can simplify into in terms of cos, that is the value. Tan inverse of x minus 1 by x minus 2 plus tan inverse of x plus 1 by x plus 2 is always equal to pi by 4. Is always equal to pi by 4. Then what is the value of x? So directly formula tan inverse of x minus 1 by x minus 2 plus x plus 1 by x plus 2 by 1 minus x minus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 1 by x plus 2 is always equal to pi by 4. So definitely this value must be equal to 1 only. So x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus x plus 1 into x minus 2 by x square minus 4 minus of x square minus 1 is always equal to 1. So this is x square plus x minus 2, x square minus x minus 2 by, this is minus 3 is equal to, so plus x minus x will be cancelled. 2x square minus 4 is equal to minus 3. So 2x square is equal to 1. So x square is equal to 1 by root 2. So x is equal to 1 by root. If I take x value minus 1 by root plus or minus 1 by, this value is nothing but sine inverse of x1 plus sine inverse of x2 plus so on. Sine inverse of x n is always equal to n times of 5 by 2 means if and only if x1 is equal to x2 is equal to x3 is equal to xn is always equal to 1. So what is the value? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus so on, n times means n answer. Tan inverse of x comma tan inverse of y comma tan inverse of z are in arithmetic provision. What is this value? So it is nothing but 2 times of tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of z. So this is nothing but tan inverse of 2y by 1 minus y square is always equal to tan inverse of x plus z by 1 minus x. Sin inverse of this value plus cos inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 means it is possible if and only if x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 4 so on is always equal to x square minus x power 4 by 2 plus x power 6 by 4. The geometric progression only, sum of infinite terms of geometric progression is a by 1 minus sum. Here a is x and common ratio is minus x by, here also x square and common ratio is minus x square by. Now this value is nothing but 2x by 2 plus x, 2x square by 2 plus x square. So 2 will be cancelled, 1x will be cancelled. So it is nothing but 2 plus x square is equal, 2 plus x square is equal to 2x plus x square. So x square will be cancelled. So x is equal to